Hi, I'm Mitra Sorrells in the PhocusWire studio at Phocuswright Europe, and I am joined by Mary Lee. She is founder and CEO of Atlas. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome me.
Yes. So give us a sense of what's been happening with Atlas in the last year.
Okay, last year, the same time, I was here to introduce Atlas to all the industry. In the past 2022, we have finished integrated 200 low-cost carriers. Amazing number, right?
Yeah.
We focus on the ecosystem, focus on data implementation. We try to bring more data products to benefit our agency clients, also enable airlines. It's amazing.
And so you said 200 low-cost carriers?
Yes, yes.
And are they mostly in a certain region, or are you working globally?
We're working globally. We have globally 200 airlines implementation.
And so how are you seeing things evolving then with what's happening with those low-cost carriers and the integrations and consumer demand?
I think low-cost carriers are much flexible. They adapt the situation quickly than traditional airlines. So that's one. The second things, and low-cost carriers, they split the fare with the fare and ancillaries. It offer consumers a lot of options. I don't need to buy so many things with me. I just need to buy a cheapest air tickets and on the plane to go to the destination I like. So I think that's because after COVID and people started to have some concern about the money, the inflation, and low-cost carriers does a fantastic job on that part.
And so now help me understand, what are you thinking about as far as the next steps for Atlas?
So Atlas focus on purpose-led. Atlas also focus on building an ecosystem which benefits to travel agencies, which benefits to airlines. So we will focus on the two parts and to see how can we bring more values to the ecosystem and enable more and more independent travel sellers. They can sell travel products through TikTok, through something which young generation people they like.
That's interesting. Are you doing things in that space? I mean, potentially working with some of the social channels? I know that's very big in Asia, right?
Yeah. It's not only in Asia. In fact, we do have a Europe travel sellers who attract a lot of young travelers with TikTok who has transaction with us.
That's very interesting. Can you talk at all about what else do you think needs to be fixed as far as the shopping and booking experience for air travel? We hear often that it's can be cumbersome, and there's this legacy technology that impedes innovation. Where do you see opportunities to still fix it?
So for low-cost carriers, there are several areas we are facing challenges. The first is most of the low-cost carriers, they think direct distribution channel will benefit them. But the situation is consumer always choose the way they want to purchase. You can't force consumers, I have to come to your website, I have to follow your process. Especially young generation people, they follow celebrities, they follow TikTok. So that's something I think we have the challenges to work with airlines who can really open their door to work with us. That's one thing. So I feel a little bit of challenge. The second thing is because low-cost carriers always located in regional, in countries, the FX challenge is a big challenge. They sell their tickets on certain currency, but someone in India, someone in Japan, someone in China, they want to pay by CNY, they want to pay their local currencies. How to fix that issue? It's a challenge. The third one is because each of the airline, low-cost carriers, they manage their distribution channel, their system. They are fragmented. We have to integrate one by one to standardize their process to offer consumers a smoothly experience, especially if a travel agency can sell that better. Data is a big challenge for that. You see, you thought low-cost carrier is quite simple, but it's very complicated.
Well, certainly data is something that we hear is kind of at fundamental to everything, isn't it? Yeah.
So in flights industry, data does not mean like a personal privacy data. Data means contents. Data in flights industry means price, schedule, routes, and the consumer has the right to decide what they want to choose. They want to compare first.
Yeah.
Not only compare the price, they want to compare which airports, which arrival time, and lots of scenarios they want to choose. So that's the thing. We have to satisfy consumers' demanding.
Right. Right. So this leads me to ask about the topic that everyone, of course, is talking about, which is generative AI, ChatGPT. Do you see, first of all, are you doing anything with these technologies?
Yes.
And do you see the potential that generative AI, large language models, can help some of these issues that you're bringing?
So first, I think I also be involved in discussion, this kind of discussion in Phocuswright Europe this time. So I would like to say, so first, ChatGPT is there.
Yeah.
AI is there. You can't say, oh, I don't like you.
Yeah.
You have to like it. You don't have choice, right? Yeah. So in fact, I feel like ChatGPT, we call it AI, can really help lots of independent travel sellers, can help lots of people to really sell the travel products better. Someone is really good at combine the travel package to students, to elder people, to honeymoon couples. They don't need worry about building complicated technology. We have to be OTA. We have to hire so many people. I have to have engineers. In fact, ChatGPT and AI will help us reduce the technology bar, reduce the cost.
Yeah.
That's the better way. We have to think about it as a positive way. As us, because we build infrastructure, Atlas is in fact a low-cost carrier data infrastructure company. We build low-cost carrier from content data, fulfilled data, ticketing data, until all the data relevant concepts. We build infrastructure, if you can imagine, it's a high-speed way.
Right.
And we embrace all the travel sellers, build their creative way on our infrastructure to sell better to the consumers.
And do you sense an interest to do that, or is there still
Yes.
a bit? Yeah.
Yes, we will do that on how can we reduce those costs to all the travel sellers? How can we connect airlines with the travel sellers more smoothly? How can we improve the efficiency? How can we make everything so fun?
That's wonderful. It's a very optimistic view about the potential that we're going to see.
I'm always positive.
That's wonderful to hear. Well, I'm certain if we talk again at Phocuswright Europe next year, you may have a lot more updates then about what's been happening with that. Mary Lee from Atlas, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.